Hi everybody, this is Tara from My Artsy Mind, and I am playing with scraps this morning. I I have a lot of scraps. I have those scraps. I have a few bins over there full of scraps. I have these scraps. Oh my goodness. Mostly strips. But either way, I figured I'd play with it today. Actually, I was thinking of doing a regular video once a week playing with scraps, because I know a lot of other people have scraps. Gail does Scrappy Saturday, and I absolutely love her and watching her play with her scraps. So I was thinking, you know what? I think some of this stuff is just fabulous. So I'm thinking of calling mine Scrap Fabulous. And yeah, let's see if I can make once a week what to do with all your scraps, because I know I'm getting inundated with scraps and there's always something you can do with them. Excuse me. So I had a little play this morning before I turned the camera on. This is the first one I played with. It's a really old dictionary page. I think it's Latin or something like that. I don't even know. And I just played with it. And then I did this one. And then I got thinking, these little tiny ones, stuff like this, it might be more appropriate for saving when I'm decorating something, not so much as creating pieces to put in a stash for later. But then again, maybe I could be wrong. And then I decided to use some of my glue book pages that I use in different projects, and I covered it with a bunch of scraps. And I haven't trimmed it down yet, but it does kind of make some fun paper that we could do something with. So, my coffee is done. Let me just go grab that. And one of the first things I had to bring over into my new studio space was my coffee maker. So, nothing like a fresh hot coffee. Okay. Excuse me. I'm just going to make sure this is, yep, it's actually working. Okay. So, here, this is dry now. I'll go ahead and trim it down. Let's see how that looks. And then look there, I have more scraps. It's endless. There, I do like that. So this here with the word library on it, I was just practicing to see if I could get the individual blocks lined up properly. I did okay. But yeah, I really like that. It's fun too. I'm looking at it and I'm seeing all these different papers from the different projects I've worked on over the last year or so, and it brings back a lot of memories. Fun. Okay, so I've got some really short ones. Oh, and while I was working on those, I got thinking, I've got this was in my scrap pile too of my strips, and it's just a piece of paper bag that was left over. I like to use paper bag for signatures or for the cover of signatures. And let's see, some of it just has to go in the garbage, right? A little ridiculous. Right, there we go. So I had an idea because, oh, I hear Charlie. Come here, Charlie. Come say hello. But something that I had worked on once before and had left an interesting scrap that I ended up using as a page edger on one of my signatures. So I'm going to kind of do something like that, and then I'll show you what I mean when I'm done. Let's go ahead and do it. So these scraps are, that's an awful thick scrap, isn't it? Isn't it sad? I might cut down some of my scraps. Let's work with the smaller pieces first. Charlie! I hear her crying. She wants some attention. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to go lengthwise, and this is pretty big for a journal page. Let's see. I don't need to go quite that big. Let's see, it's about 10.5 almost. I might be able to use it for a few different projects. So I'm going to keep the length. Why not? But I don't want these little guys, the little white edges. And I am going to stack them this way. I'm just going to start putting them down. I hope everybody's having a good day or good morning. I have a little issue with insomnia once in a while, and I was awake at 1:15 this morning. I think right now, right now it's 3:45, but so I've been out here playing around, hoping I get tired enough to maybe go back to take a nap. So these edges, I don't mind tearing them versus cutting them. I'm just gonna keep layering up. Oops. This is making me think of something that I might have seen. Oh shoot. Gail do. I don't know if it was exactly with paper scraps or if it was something else. I think she did something like this that wrapped around the edge of the page. And then I do have some washi in here. I just figure, I don't always, the paper washi strips, don't always use it. So I decided, to just leave it in my scrap pile and use it for this stuff. As if just sitting in a washi tape, like here's another one, paper strips box, and I really don't use them a whole lot. So that's what I figure. Might as well. This way they at least get used. This one. I'm wondering, I'm just going to glue it right like this. That's all going to get covered anyways. So it can become my glue paper at the same time. This is fun, but I am going to cut it in half. So for any of you out there who are journalers, or you make handmade journals or things like that, let me know if you use your scraps and how you use them. Do you use all the little strips, or are you good and actually toss them? I'm terrible about that. Let's do, and I'm trying not to be too picky, but sometimes it is difficult. You start overthinking it. I'll put you up there. Yeah. Whoops. Ooh, there's one in there I like the looks of. Boy, this is a little bit of a messy job, and besides, I'm in a different workspace. I'm at my regular table just because I wanted to have room to spread out all of these scraps so I could see what I'm working with. Oh, that one's kind of cool. Let's do a little shorter. Come on. There we go. Oh boy. So do any of you guys have sleeping problems? And do you wake up at bright and early? Well, I guess it's not even bright. It's before the sun even comes up. Curious what you guys do. I figure if I'm awake anyways, I might as well come out and do something. I might end up having to over here. I got my. So these are the glue book pages that I'd already put aside and gonna reserve to use for making book page items. And now it's gonna be back to glue book pages because they dry, and honestly, you can, excuse me, reuse them. Oh, hiccups. That's pretty too. Let's do a piece of that. I do like the idea of using up my scraps. I don't know why, some of those papers are just so pretty. Even in scrap, these little tiny pieces, you hate to throw them away. At least I know I do. It's really hard. But at the same time, now I'm glad that I don't, because I come up with these pretty cool ideas, or see them from some other people. You adapt them and make them your own. Let's put that one up there. Let's see. Hopefully it's not too long. It is pretty long. That's all right. Same color as the bag too. That's all right as well. It adds some interesting texture there. Let's see. What are you? Oh, you know what? Good one. See, here I am getting picky. Yeah, let's add this in. Back up higher into the camera here. Come around. You know what? Yeah, I'll put it up there. My fingers are starting to get sticky, guys. Oh boy. Oh, I like that dark one, and I'm going to leave it fat too. Nice wide piece. Do. So tell me what you think about the Scrap Fabulous idea. I said I know a lot of other people are doing scrappy type videos and what to do with your scraps, but I think we all have something to contribute that might be a little different take or unique. So I'm looking forward to playing around with the idea. Let's see. I've got some magazine pieces in here. Ooh, the green is pretty. Let's get something to break it up first. Ooh, that's green too. Let's do that green. Let's do a shorter piece. Now I want to get that blue piece in. I'm going to put that at the other end. Yeah. I'll do slightly longer. Digging. See, I like this. It's a little thicker though. It's more of a card stock. I think I got it in, honestly, I don't know. It looks like it must have been a digital, because I think I had a Tim Holtz one, but it would have, yeah, I don't think this was a Tim Holtz one. You know what, I'm going to put that right there. I'm gonna cut you at 5 3/4 or 5 1/2. And I will put you on with our glitter glue. And hopefully this will not wreak havoc on the whole plan. When it comes time, I think it'll be all right. Just be a little thicker right there. When I fold it, I just have to be a little more careful. Fold it, yeah. Okay, what else we have? Oh, this is such pretty paper. It's pretty wide, but you know what? I'm okay with wide. You know what? I think I will go ahead and cut it down. It's so pretty, and that way I'll get a little bit more use out of it. Yeah. And I kind of want that blue in there. I think I'll put that blue down here, or put this one down here. Yeah. And there we go. Let's see, what else? What else do we have in here to play with? Oh, there's an entry. Oh, that's a little scrappy piece that I stamped the heck out of. Yeah, let's put you in there. Well, you know what? There's some other pieces. Let me see if I can find those. I know I have them in here. Some of my scraps here, let me see if I can find it. I'll stamp on or write on, put sayings, like little bits of words. Oh, here we go. And this is actually a piece of tracing paper. It's just my own handwriting. Be true to your dreams, live in the moment. That'd be kind of fun to put in here too, wouldn't it? Not that anybody would actually read it because it's going to go over the book, but it might be an interesting little something something. Let's go ahead and put that down. Whoops. Put you up there actually. Oops, let's move you over. I want you to fit across. There. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of strips with stuff written on them, and for some reason I'm not seeing them. Oh. Yeah, like little tiny scrappy pieces. Sunflower, happiness. I'd tear out that little piece there. Oh, here's another one. This one I stamped. And it's just a torn piece of plain paper. Believe and dream. That's kind of fun. But yeah, so ideas on what to do with your scraps. And I'll be making some more of those word and phrase strips because I do like using them. Let's get you in here. I've used them in a lot of collaging. Oh yeah, I think this one's time to go. Oh, and look at the cute little birds. See, I could take that out and use that too. Oh, not for this project, but for something else. So sometimes I'll use the edges of the paper because it's a nice, this is a nice kind of thick paper and it's got a nice color to it. Do some stamping. It's a really skinny strip. I'll put you up there. What else do I have in this pile? Yeah, kind of like that. Oh, there it is. Just sip my coffee. I know it's getting cold over here. Okay. That's a neat little piece there. Okay, getting close, guys. Getting close. Ooh, I love this. Let's put that in there. So the question is, do I really want to go all the way to the edge, or do I just want to stop it here? I'm going to tear this little piece off to... Yeah. I think I kind of like it. I might put a few more. Leave it just a little at the edge. Yeah. You can go longer. Just come here. Okay, get this little strip here. Come on now, cooperate. Yeah, and then what's left I like there. And then let's get one more little piece up at the top. Oh, here's a little bit of book page that's got just a little, you know. I'm gonna trim it just a little because it's a little too much white for me. And let's take it this way. Excellent. All right, get this on. Let's see what we can do with it. Cool. All right. All right, so that's kind of fun. I mean, I could even use it just like that, but my idea was to be able to fold it around a page. It's not quite dry, so I'm trying to be careful. So if you have a page in your journal, you could protect that page edge and make it decorative like that. And if that's too wide, I mean, shoot, you can always cut it down and then you have a few different ones. I kind of like that. So you know what? That's going to go in my pile of ideas and stuff to do. Let's see. So I've got this long one here, those strips. I think I want to do one that's like a diagonal. So I'm just going to move some of these bigger scraps over here. Get myself reorganized a little. Okay. I should get a baby wipe and clean my fingers to start this new project with. That's all right. Okay. I glue pages together. I will start a fresh one here. All right. right, sip of coffee. Okay. Just trying to get some of this stuff out of the way. Okay. Excellent. Let's see how we're doing. All right, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, let's see what else we can do before we run out of time. So we can use, actually, we can use our little glue piece as our base. So, like I said, this time I kind of want to go diagonal. And you know what, I'm gonna cut this down real quick because it's just a little too wide. But I really love the colors, so I want to use it. Okay, and then you know what, I'll do the same thing with this one. And that way I've got some additional colors to add to my little pile here. Nice. Okay. Okay, so, I do have a bunch of shorties in here, so maybe I should start with some of those. They're already short pieces, right? I guess some of them aren't that short. That one's real short. All right, Tara, let's go crazy. You know what I'm gonna do? I think on the edges, I'm gonna use a thicker piece of paper so that I can get the whole corner covered. And then I'll trim it down. So I'm gonna do it this way. Add the glue right to it. Make sure it covers edge to edge to edge. Leave that to dry for a little bit. Let's use this one. So I think this time I'm just gonna put the glue directly on the page. So most of the time I do overlap these a little. Oops, there we go. Just so you know what I am doing. Okay, I just want to have this handy. Alrighty, let's see. Yeah, as I get going, I'm going to have to be conscious because I'm going to not be able to use the shorter pieces and really pay attention. Yeah, that one will work. That's actually perfect. Oops. So I accidentally bought these little guys. I was looking for the Craft Bond Extra Strength and didn't realize, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize that they were little shorties. But you know, I've actually really gotten to like using them for certain things just because it's less glue area. Like this is perfect for that instead of using the big guy. I really like it. Ooh, this green. Ooh, yeah. Let's get that color in there. Oops. Push it up against there. There we go. I think I want another darker color. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. Let's take it past that white spot. Some of these are a little bit too long. I'll cut them as I go. Oh, let's go ahead and pop in one of these. Yeah. Yeah, like that. Let's see if we can keep as much of the lettering as possible. Yeah, that works. Nice. Let's get, is that going to be big enough? Yeah, that'll be big enough for my then. Yeah, I want that green little magazine, piece of magazine. Nice. What else do we have here? Oh, it's a little bit too, I might save this for over this side. Let's put another darker piece down. No, I don't want to put the blue right next to that. Ooh, how about the brown though? Yeah. Oh, not long enough. I want something a little darker, not so pale. See, here I am starting to get picky. Oh, this might work. If it's long enough. It's, oops. Not quite. I'm going to cut that. It's a little bit too. Okay, let's see. Ooh. It's a little wild. Well, there's nothing wrong with being wild. Oh, you know what? I like that color. Yeah, let's put that one on there. That looks like it might be Edith Holden. Okay. That handwriting, even though with just a little bit, looks awful familiar. I've got some long pieces. Let's see, what else is over here? It's probably not long enough. See, as I get to the center, it's going to be harder and harder finding the long pieces. Might have to piece some together to make it work. But we'll see. We're getting close to the center now. There's Mister. Hey, buddy. He came in quiet like a ninja. Mister is my boy. He's a very skitsy cat sometimes. Oh boy. You know what? I'm gonna put that blue one in there. It's time. Okay, it's also time for some coffee. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Oh, I have those mushrooms too. You know what? I'm gonna throw that one in there. Move over, guys. Why not? I'm not using them at all as much as I thought I would, so might as well put them in right here. And look at that. That fits right there. We just got past the widest part. Hey, Mister. Mister likes getting on this table, so don't be surprised if he pops up. Ooh, that's nice and long too. Not quite, still not quite long enough. Like I said, this is going to be the spot where I have trouble getting the wide enough or long enough pieces. Oh, I do have this piece. I could cut off that white. It's awful wide, but that's okay. We're gonna cut this down. And we are gonna use it. Maybe. Look at it, like, I just don't know. Oh, here's some of my old painty papers. Ooh. There's a few other papers in here. I start digging. I got this huge pile. Although most of it down at the bottom is white strips from copy paper. And we are going to address that because again, it's just paper, and you pay money for this paper, and I hate to throw it away. That's an interesting piece. That's from the edge of a book too. Whoops. So I do have scrapbook pages in here. Hey, mister, you want to come up, don't you? You can come up if you want. You can come up and say hi. Ooh, there's a piece of that paper bag too. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this, is that gonna fit in there? Yes, I'd like to put that strip down next. Oops, I hope it stays. It's a little thick, so that glue stick, you know what? Yeah, I don't think the glue stick is going to be appropriate. I'm just going to run a bead of glue, or glitter glue along here. I hear you, buddy. You can come up and visit. I'm sure nobody will mind. He's got such a soft cry versus Charlie, my girl. She definitely wants to be heard when she cries or meows. And Mr. is, it started when he was a baby. When I first got him, he was so loud. He'd come in the bedroom and he'd be row, 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 making all this noise. And I kept telling him to shh, and I talked to him real quiet. Yeah, talk in your bedroom voice, or inside voice, that's what it was. And all of a sudden I realized that he's meowing very quietly, and it was so funny and so sweet. So he's got this little quiet meow now. I like this, but it's a little too wide for me, so I'm gonna cut her down. Oh, that is pretty. Okay, let's put it in. Where's my glue? There it is. Runaway glue. Loving it. Oh, I have to tell you guys something funny. The other day when I was videoing, and if any of you guys have been watching the videos, gosh, I can't remember which series it was, but my studio is in the middle of a garage that surrounds it like a horseshoe. There's another, my boyfriend's business on one side, and then the other two sides is all garage space. And he was out there working on his truck, blaring good old 80s hairband music. And what was it? The one song, Love Bites, and it was on. And I had the door open, which I normally will think to close the door. But I had the door open, and I didn't realize that my recording picked up some of that sound. It heard Love Bites, and when I went to upload my video, I'm noticing that there's a restricted, it's been copyright flagged. And I'm like, what is that? So there must be it's not going to affect my video or anything, or my channel. I looked into it to make sure, but it's pretty funny that I hadn't even uploaded it yet, and that was the funny part. So I'm like, well, it's not even live; it's just private at the moment. So it had to have been an algorithm within the YouTube world there that picks up on stuff. I thought that was hilarious. I'm like, really? Not quite. Not quite. One more of something, and then I can put that one in. What, mister? Come here, little quiet meow. That's kind of interesting with both of those. It kind of does two in one, doesn't it? Let's go this way. What, buddy? Come here. Come on. Would you come up and say hi? Seriously, come up. I can always put you back down if you get to be a pain. My old videos that I used to do when I was still living in the RV, there was always a spot for Mr. on my work table, because he liked to sit and watch, so I always referred to him as my supervisor. Yeah, I know, I hear ya. And I think he misses that. Oh, come on up. Don't just whine. Come on up. I'm not coming outside. Sometimes he wants me to just come outside and hang out. Not today, or not right now, buddy. Not right now. I'm liking this angled version. Let's see, ooh, some book page. Will that fit on there? Yeah, why not? Why not? It's in the scrap bin, use it up. That's right, I wanted to add this in there too. I just love that. Yeah, let's do that. Getting close. Let's see. That's a little too bright. Ooh, what about that? Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, yeah, we'll tone things back down again with this piece. And we'll find something fun for the end. I do like that, and that almost covers it. Let's toss in. You know what, I'm going to do this little piece, overlap a little, and then we'll finish it off with, yeah, we'll finish it off with this. Oops, come on. Yeah, just like that. Okay, let's see what we can do with this guy. A little bit sticky there at that end as it's not quite dry. So I'm gonna let this dry. Let me see the time frame here. Ugh. Actually, you know, that's bugging me. I can't leave that really long piece there. Let's see, we've got 40 minutes in, 44. So I think what I'll do is, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this anyways. And this is definitely gonna have to be scraps to go in the garbage. At least most of them. Some of those longer ones I'll save for using again. And I'm just gonna trim them right now. There we go. Yeah. What's up, mister? Come on. I know you want to. He's working his way up. Now he's on the box next to me. Are you being camera shy, buddy? Yeah? You can lay on that if you want. You don't like it though, do you? How about I move it? I know you like to lay on the newspapers. Ugh. Things I do to make my kitties happy. All right, there we go. Oh, I love it. So this is what we have. I did this one off camera. I did these two off camera. And then these two we did together on camera. So look at those scraps and some book pages and some paper bag, and we've got some real pretty papers here to play with. Or better yet, we've got scrap fabulous papers here to play with. So thank you guys for joining me, and hopefully you will see some more scrap fabulous videos. You guys have a good one. Bye.